Hi.
What's
Hi,
up?
Lauren.
I hear this is a really nice group, and I'm happy to be here today.
We're happy to have you. Thank you for making it.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Well, technically, you made me work for this because I wasn't on Twitter, but I'm learning. Okay, I'm a newbie here. I think I want to know a little bit about me or, psychic stuff.
Yeah, well, tell us about you a little bit, and then tell us what the future is for us. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just excited that you're here.
Absolutely. Well, my name is Debbie Duncan, and my business is Psychic Fixes. And I've been psychic all my life, but I didn't know what that meant. I know I could always know what's going to happen. Very lucky, which really pissed off a lot of my family members because I'd always win the games and prizes. And but I always had this knowing and a force field around me, like a hard stop around me. I could feel the energy. But life went on, and I was lucky enough to go forward with my life and adopting a beautiful little baby. And he is disabled, but I got busy with all of that. And then I had a near death experience. You guys, that was really, I say, don't do this. It's not a good way to become psychic. But I had a loss of a lot of blood. And when I was convalescing, a voice spoke to me. And I was like, okay, stroke, heart attack, am I okay? Is everything all right? And I go, yeah, I'm fine. And I go, that wasn't my thought. It was not my thought. But this voice gave me a message about my brother in law, who we didn't know had terminal esophageal cancer, and a message. And I was like, when it was validated, I'm like, okay, I need to know more. What am I communicating with? What is this? So I did go to get a psychic reading. So I went to a bookstore and I picked out this woman, and I was a little annoyed. I had to wait most of the day to get in with her. I guess she was popular. Well, she was. And she took the cards, and she was doing them for me. And she said, um, you have a son? And I'm like, well, 50-50. And he goes, he's 21. And I'm like, yes. And then she said, you've written a children's book. Why haven't you done anything with it? And then I was sold. I said, tell me more. So I took a class from her on the tarot, and I took a psychic development class. And it was just one evening, and I thought, boy, Debbie, you're going to go to this place with a bunch of hippies because, I don't know. This is kind of far out stuff. Well, what happened was not only was I blown away, everybody was blown away what I could do. I could not believe the information I got. So I started on this path. Some of the things that I've gotten into: finding missing people, homicides, working with search and rescue. You name it, I've found a way to do it. And I teach the most wonderful, magical thing. If you haven't gotten into it, you should. It's called the law of attraction manifesting. I don't have enough time to tell you all my crazy stories of what I've gotten, but a lot. So anyway, I'm lucky. Hollywood came knocking, and they wanted me to do a reality show. So we started on that path until something called the pandemic came. And then we were locked in, and I said, everybody go home. We're not going to take the photos. We're stopping now. And if it's supposed to be, it will happen later. So anyway, I worked hard for 2 years at that point during the pandemic to survive and to help people and to predict everything, which I did for people along the way. So anyway, in a nutshell, I now write, and I'm writing my 7th book. So anyway, we have all kinds of things in the mix where we have 2 directors currently looking at our first book, and it is, I want to tell you, this book is very important. All inclusive. My co-author is a lesbian. We have gay couples. We have people consulting with us from all walks of life. Our trans character just got introduced to book 3 just a few hours ago. And we're happy to help people with disabilities to be able to even read this book. So we have this really great quest that I'm on now. But I do readings, and I'm happy to answer some of your questions today. And I'm already set up.
Wow. I'm just blown away. I froze for a minute. But yeah, like let's see. I know I had some questions. I got some. Okay. My first question. Let's see. Yeah. How will celebrities, you know, get connected? Like, how do I say this? How do I say this question?
You want to know if
Well,
you're going to be involved.
yes. Well, yes. Well, celebrities get involved with Volt. Correct. Man,
Okay.
already.
And you know, that's not too hard because it's all about networking and using that law of attraction because I got involved with celebrities and it's just like amazing. And you know how things just fall into place? Well, they've fallen into place. Uh, I just said happy birthday to somebody that's really fabulous, Robert Redford. And I kind of got involved in all that situation. Let me tell you a good place to get involved with celebrities is Albuquerque, New Mexico. And they have a festival coming up in 2 weeks. Okay, let me connect to the other side, you guys, because I work with all these great entities on the other side. And just give me a second here.
All right. We'll be patiently waiting.
Okay, all right. And this is for Hulk, right?
This is Volt. This one is for Voltino.
Oh, both? Okay, hold on. Vote. How will the celebrities? Okay.
You can hear the car shuffling. I love
Yes,
it.
I just say I've got them on the deck here on the desk. If you guys do anything in the area of, I'm just going to say horror, film, comic books, anything that has to do with horror, I can connect you with somebody.
Okay, thank you.
The one of the directors that's looking at my book right now has a movie out on Showtime, as well as my book is going to be given to someone who is a super well-known director in the world. You had a lot of success with this. Let me look at this really fast. It does show me that to do this will take some finessing and a lot of work. We have a lot of to do this. But I do feel like, as I've seen before, Volt, you have this wonderful creative ideas. I feel like money-making ideas. We can make products, we can do all this wonderful things, and we can get out there. When I have this card down first and fourth in my reading, I'm usually saying, well, how many patents do you have? You know, like really, like what have you made? Because this is really a great card of creation. You can make this happen. I feel like it would be a new avenue for you and a new beginning. I get a lot of success for this. You know what? I'm going to say that best way to do this sometimes is through travel and going places. So I'm really big on that networking thing and also manifesting that opportunity comes in. So I get a lot of success with this. I'm going to tell you right off, when I get this one card, it always has to do with intellectual property and things like that. But what I'm getting with this is to keep this under wraps a little bit. of who you're going to get a hold of and what you want to do and how you want to do it. So I wouldn't be getting this out to a big crowd or anything. Again, I feel like it's taking on a little extra responsibility, but really is needed and really good and absolutely going to happen. So I love that. I'm taking a couple more cards right now because I want to know more. Okay. All right. Okay, there's plenty of ideas to go around to have this happen, but I feel like there needs to be decisions made. And I do get a strong leader for this, so I will say I do have a male here that should champion this and go after this. So very, very intelligent, strong male here. And I feel like manifesting would be really good. So if anybody's out there that manifests, you should be manifesting for this. But I do get that it's going to happen. Okay, so I have the World card, which I love, which says your desires met. Okay, this will happen. You will reach your goals that you have for this. And this makes a big change. It makes a big change for the better in what you're doing, the career, the business, everything. This is absolutely a way to do it. Absolutely, I do feel like it's a lot of work. You have to, assign that time to someone to go out and network and everything. And I think they do have to travel to make these connections. But absolutely, it's like a new start, super creative, all kinds of ways that you can meet this. And I know I have some ideas for you, but super success. So I'm going to say that it will happen. You're going to have to work on it, though. And I'm taking just a couple more things. I do feel like also there may be a business-minded woman that is very detail-oriented that might be in this. Again, it tells me we'll have to travel. Okay, so you may have to go to some festivals and some meet and greets and things like that. Through other people, you will make this happen. But it does take taking that time out to say, okay, this is something that we will do. We'll work on this. We're not going to let it just happen, but we will work on this path. So that's what I have for that. Are you there?
Yeah.
There you are.
So good fortune, that's good. And then there is the next question, correct?
I'm ready.
Okay, I think I have that list.
Sorry, I got super blown away by it that it kicked me out.
Let's do that sometime.
It's crazy. It's crazy you say about networking. We're actually going to be having a big event that we're going to in New York City at the end of September, and I believe that we're going to network with a lot of big people in the crypto space. It's going to be like a very underground event. So the fact that you said traveling and networking and connecting and finding that male that believes in the project, like all that stuff, like it just sounds so straightforward. Freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, it'll be great, but also use those great business practices. One thing that I've found out, and I've had meetings with a billionaire and all kinds of people, is that they love to get something free. I'm telling you, if you have some way that you've got your business card stuck on something, they're gonna remember you. All those good things that when you get together with people, what can you do to have them remember you? And I have a trick for that too in greeting someone. But you need to just get all those old tricks out there when you're networking so that you do that and that they remember you. Okay.
That's so true. The more money I make, the more gifts I want. It makes sense.
The goodie bags, and I was doing goodie bags for Golden Globes, and they love that stuff in there. And I'm not saying you have to put a lot of money out, but you can give them something super interesting, and out of the box.
Awesome. Well, what do you say we let Hulk have a question? Why don't you guys have a question? Go for it.
Okay, I like it. One by one. Let me pull up my list of questions. Give me a second. Just want to make sure I say each word correctly. So the first question I have, because we're a newer project and Volt's like our bigger brother.
Okay.
Will Hulk Inu be prosperous in their ventures, in their efforts?
Okay. I write this out, so I've got it. And I'm looking at as it stands right now. Manifesting changes the future. So as it stands right now, I'm asking about being prosperous in their adventure. And this is Hulk. Thank you. You can hear, there we go. And give you some sound effects. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm taking some cards. All right. This takes the longest to flip them over, but it's needed. Okay, here I go. I do get, and when I look at Hulk, I feel like there's a mentor there. I feel like there's somebody that gives great advice and somebody that can actually teach somebody how to do something. So like that's the biggest thing right now. This is a good thing that we have a mentor type of situation going on. Now, the energy crossing is a little bit stuck. So this is when I say we're never stuck. We are never stuck. And I do, so I would like, the energy, everything is energy. I'm telling you guys, everything. So I want that to freely flow. And to do that is to make sure that you have clear goals. They're right in front of you like carrots. You're going to go for those goals. So physically and mentally, we do what we need to do to go forward and to reach those goals, but bring in the metaphysical. Bring in that metaphysical, use that energy, the good energy, whether you're into chakras and all that stuff, or you're into, really working with the energy and the law of attraction, go after those goals. I want that energy to flow a little bit clearer. Now, I do have somebody coming in importance for you guys in the future. So we got a very strong personality here in a woman, and very Libra-like, and I feel like she is, just like I know there's somebody with you that would champion causes. This woman's that way also, but she's very smart, she's very no-nonsense, she's very much a strong leader, but I think the intelligence and what she can do and bring to the table will be great. I see her coming in the future. Now, the past position, I feel like that you did have some kind of a change, like we did something and we're just kind of going on another path, because that's the path of the future. Super, super positive and good. To know when, okay, we're ready to make that change. So when I look at this, I do get a business-minded woman, and I feel very self-assured. I feel like she is so independent. What do I want to say? Just business-minded, motivated. She has this ambition for this and this drive to be the best and to go. This woman will help push and pull you up that ladder and get you where you want to go. So you got to get very, very important, this woman. For Hulk, I get that they will reach what they want. They're going to be able to check those goals off and get their desires. So they make a big change for the better. And I do get world travel here as well. I do feel like this is like one of the best things ever that we do have this. Now, I do want to tell you this. I get that still you guys have to address these big issues that are going to come up. So like, do we relocate, or these big things like, do we merge in a partnership? What do we do? These are going to come up. So you have to have clarity. So here you guys, little metaphysical thing, affirmation. I see clearly every day. I see the right decision and I take it. Say it in the morning, say it in the mirror, believe it. Because you have to be able to make these decisions when they come up. Now, please, I need you to do this one thing. Make sure that you know that when you're speaking about some things, that you keep it a little bit classified. Okay, there's going to be some things that you should not share, so do know that. I get that you will have a partnership, and harmony and partnership get along really well with who you're working with. And I get coming home to success card. This last card, ultimate outcome card, is the successful entrepreneurship card. So there you go. I feel like it's going to be really good. Only thing is, make sure that you're ready for all decisions. Think ahead, think of the future of what could come up and what you want, and have that into place. But I do want you to, like, I'm just going to keep some of these things to ourselves a little bit when needed. And so that's what I have for you. It's good.
Thank you. No, I love that. Yeah, a lot of those things we already have the ball rolling on it, and I think I already know who that strong female is. That's my right hand of Pocahontas. Is her alias name. So yeah, no, I agree with every single step of that. Thank you. Good news.
Yep. She's the motivator. She's the one that will take you where you need to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I agree. She already has.
Oh, wonderful.
Strongest name.
Great.
All right, then I'd have to pass it off for VoltiHulk's next question. I think we're running a bit low on time, so we'll do I'll pass it to him if he wants to do those.
Yeah, we're good. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. You always got to make time for a fun event. You always got to. So my next question is, will Volt get listed on a top tier exchange?
Hold on just a second. Now, do you need a time for this, or
No,
I'm just
no,
okay.
no time, just whatever whatever the fortune tell us.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I like the sound effect. Cool.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take some cards. All right, I'm gonna get them together and flip them over. Okay, let me tell you, the first four cards, I'm going to go over them really fast. A little bit when I'm looking at Volt, I want to say there can be some kind of struggle or confusion, and that's fine. Everything's temporary here. I get wanting good news over you. I get good news over you guys. You have a wonderful card for the future, and I'm going to save it for just a minute. It is a 100% guarantee message for you guys. Because when I first started doing the tarot, I asked the other side, I said, look, why don't we just have a message that when people need to hear it, and not everybody gets this card. And you guys got it for the future. I don't know if you ended something or just like, okay, we're finished with something. I just get this in the past, like, okay, we're finished with that. So we do get the Justice card here, somewhat a legal card, but it's a card of the right decision made. I get the Celebration card, one of the best ones in the tarot, the Four of Wands. So I'm going to say yes on this. I also want to say that I get the Emperor card here for Volt of having somebody that's very good at leading, very good at giving wisdom, advice, and all of that, and maybe in leading and showing how to do things. And I get very good that this person is here. Again, as with the other project, I do feel like make sure that your intellectual property and your ideas are kept within the group. I want to tell you, get the Wheel of Fortune, and I could be really I could go Wheel of Fortune, but I won't do that. No, the Wheel of Fortune means that from a new direction or a positive change, good fortune and great come for you. And I do see a new beginning of some kind coming in. Let's go back to this card of the future, the star card, which is so good. And this is your message. Stay positive. Have a positive attitude. Keep on with that positive attitude. Wish it to be. Learn how to manifest and bring in that energy and everything that you want. But throughout the processes, sometimes you have to just hang in there, have hope, have courage, and hang in there. Because I'm telling you that, and also I want to put a little spiritual spin on this. Stay connected to your guides and all of that. But it's saying it's so positive for the future for Volt. Positive, no matter what you have to go through, and any like the processes or confusion or struggle or anything, don't worry about it. Stay positive and hang in there. Absolutely in the stars that it's going to be really positive in the future. So that's what I have is the yes.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There you go, Ladybug. There you go.
Let's go.
They
That
manifest.
sounds good.
You gotta do. You gotta create a future that's not there yet, but you gotta, say it out loud to make it a reality.
If you guys want to know how to manifest, I have written a book on it, and it's only like 40 pages, and it's just how to do it. And so I wrote this book because I was so excited. I saw it. You've seen the video, The Secret, a little bit overly dramatic, but I get how energy is used. Now, I was a librarian branch manager for the government, so I really didn't believe in this stuff. Actually, there was a girl drinking a little bit too much at a party that said, just tell the universe what you want and it comes. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. Better stop drinking. And so, yeah, I ended up using it, and it was the most amazing, and I won't tell the story because of time, amazing thing ever that happened in my life that got me going to look for this. So I went on Amazon. I said, where's that book? Because I don't want everybody's big 2,000-page book. How do you manifest? Well, it didn't exist. So I went and interviewed people that met celebrities, went on a private plane, um, asked for $75,000. I mean, all this stuff happened. And so I said, how did you get that using manifesting? They say EFT, affirmations, journaling, scripting, vision boards, all this stuff. And so I wrote it all out. And I put it in 40 pages in this little book. I'd be happy to gift you the digital copy if you want. And it's just amazing to do these little things where you just ask for something and you just, there it is. Physically, there it is, or it happens. For me, the first thing that I asked for was a husband. Insert laughter here. What happened was the most amazing story of my life, and it came in 14 days. And so another day I can tell that story. But if you guys want to know about it, I'd be happy to give that to you.
Oh, that'd be nice. Sure.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I went on your Twitter and there's a link to a website. So is that your website where you have all this stuff?
Is that Psychic Fixes?
Yes, correct. It's on your front page of your Twitter.
Okay, I don't know. No, psychicfixes.com, psychicfixes at gmail is my thing, yeah. And you can get me that way, but I have a contact us, and I would absolutely. I teach this to people. I do it freely because it's the most amazing thing ever. And people get a lot of things. I got a Camaro for free
I need that book. I need
love
that. Where's
this.
that?
I love this. I love this.
This
When Lambo, you know?
picture, it's amazing. Cut it out. Stick it on a piece of paper, but yeah, somebody I knew had a wonderful older Camaro in perfect condition, 19,000 miles on it, and he was going to sell it. And he was man was 98 years old. And I thought, oh gosh, how am I going to get that? Everybody is after that, and it was probably a gazillion dollars. And so I happened to see that he had an extra picture of it. And I said, oh, you have an extra picture of your Camaro. Could I have that? And he said, yeah, I came right down, pasted it up on a cardboard and made a vision board. And I said, I'm going to get it free. That's the intention. The magic is in the intention. I'm going to get that Camaro free. Well, eventually he passed away, and the family came and asked my help to clear the house and stuff, and I did. We had the funeral, and then I said goodbye, and they handed me the keys to that Camaro for free. I didn't say, I would never say I want it. I'd never say anything. And then they said, here, you know. And I said, you can sell that car for a lot of money. And they said, no, we've all talked it. We want you to have it. And I was like, oh my goodness. Now, I will tell you that my stepson took the keys without permission, and it was too much power, and he totaled it.
Of course. Them damn
Yeah.
kids.
So yeah, he did that. I was like hysterical. But I got a big check. What can I say?
Well,
So
Hulk, you're up, man. Go ahead and ask your next question, huh? She's ready. She got the cards, we got the table, we lost the. We're good. We're good. We're all gonna get
Lambos, yes.
Lambo. All right, Hulk, go ahead. She's ready.
Yes, sir. My Lambo's gonna be lime green. Check the
oh,
whole sticker.
Beautiful color. Go ahead.
All right, Deb. My second question is, will our dedicated investors receive life-changing wealth?
okay, just okay. Now I'm going to tell you about this question. Like everybody get life-changing wealth. So I like to kind of say, will they receive it? Will they? Well, some of them. It has to be a little bit more general because if they go, oh, one person didn't get what they wanted or enough or whatever, then it could be no, if that makes sense. So I won't tell us that because I really want to get it.
I see what you're saying. So maybe change it to, will our dedicated investors reach the goals that they desire from Home Depot?
Perfect. If the investors there, from there, reach their goals. Okay, and the rest of I have a wealth card. That comes up whenever I got somebody that's going to be a millionaire. It's amazing. Or our
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal for all our investors.
you could really get tarot cards and take out the Ten of Pentacles and stick up on your wall. That is that wealth over a lifetime. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the cards. All right, I'm gonna flip over some cards. Hold on just a minute. This is where I take clarifying cards. When I get little messages, I need to get a little extra cards for those. All right. Okay. The one thing that I have to mention is to make sure that if you have something upcoming that you're going to be signing contracts or anything, I really need the focus and concentration on making sure that you've looked over everything, cross the T's and dot the I's before you sign any paperwork that might be coming up, okay? You have the entrepreneurship card here in the past, so already going on that. So let me tell you this. I love this part. This card is fantastic. Just think that if you send all your ships out to sea and they're empty, they're going to come back in for the company, for the project, full of treasure. So when we get the Three of Wands, we're watching that we networked and we sent all this stuff out and it will come back with everything we need. So I really, really like this. But I do want to tell you, I do feel like that things are very positive. I do feel like that there's new projects coming, by the way, and things are going to improve as time goes on. I want to also say that I want you to be positive no matter what and keep going. But I do have this card of sitting on the money a little bit because when I get this, and it always says, hey, you've got something good coming that you're going to need that money for. So just have that in mind. But you do have the card of just saying, hey, the ships have gone out and they're going to come in with all that treasure for the and I feel like that's really, really good. I do feel like there's going to be a new beginning because I do feel like we're still going to have big decisions to make here. And I do feel like that we're going to sit down and get some new goals going. And we are going to start a new beginning eventually. So again, the star card is there also that says, hey, I really know that things are going to be really, really good. It's going to be a super positive. And I like that. You have a lot of hard work still ahead of you. And so I am going to put on a yes for that. And I do feel like there's a lot of work. You know, we have challenges. We have a lot of things that we go through. But we have a really big positive change here. And we are having an opportunity for a new project, new stream of money coming in. And this is a super good thing. And so I do feel like there's even more new money coming in. So I think it's super positive for everybody, as it says right at the beginning, that Three of Wands, you take those ships out there and you bring back the treasure, and that treasure is going to be coming in. So I get a yes. I feel like that people are going to be super satisfied, that we have a lot going on here. And again, I feel like you guys have a lot of travel and a lot of stuff going on. But I get good news, so I love that. Would I like the biggest Pentacle cards to come in? Yes. But let me tell you the fact that we're just, for right now, not there yet. So it's showing me, hey, entrepreneurial, hey, your ship's going to come in. This is really great, but there'll be a change. And I do feel like that everybody will be doing well with this company.
That is beautiful. That reminds me, that makes me think of Ethereum 2.0. There's a development coming out of that change, aka that treasure coming in for Ethereum in general and Ethereum as well. Beautiful. No, yeah, I love it. And just so you know, Deborah, our community is texting in the main chat saying you're doing an amazing job, and you're really good. So with that, I'll pass it over to Pablo for his final psychic reading question.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah, you definitely. I would advise Deborah to get your Twitter up and going really well because, 99% of us crypto investors like focus a lot on Twitter, and I think definitely there's a lot of fortune that can come your way from Twitter. So that's me reading the cards to you.
Well, you should be manifesting and like I do. And I'm just going to say I'm very fortunate, and I have thousands of clients. So, but I have to get savvy with Twitter. That's for sure.
All right. Well, you ready for my last and final question, Deborah?
I am.
Okay. So we are launching a platform that is going to be really, really big for the crypto space. It's called VoltiChain. And my question for you is, this is the actual question. Will VoltEmu become the core, the center, the foundation of crypto for the future generation?
Become the core?
Yes, the core of the future for the next generations to come.
Okay.
Hopefully that question made sense.
The other side will know. Will become the core of the next generation to come. Thank you. Okay.
I love this event cards.
Oh, wow. Good. Good. Holy cow. Okay. Let me take some cards for that last one that came up. I see you guys getting some money.
Great question, Pablo.
Yeah, that just came from the soul, It's just one of those that you just gotta ask.
You guys have the card of destiny, which is very interesting. Wow. Okay. All right. The first card that I do have that comes down for the project or the company, I'll say, is the entrepreneurial card. So I love that. Success. I'm going to just tell you, energy crossing over here, I do want to say, is a man, and I feel like this guy might like to be around water, and I feel like he's kind, devoted, loyal, more soft-spoken, so I'm just going to leave that. I feel like this is important that might be coming in or might be involved right now. I don't know if you guys had an offer that you were unsure of taking in the past, but I'm going to tell you, I get money that's being paid to you that's coming in, connected to you and supposed to come in. Sometimes it's money paid back, or it can be dividends or whatever, but I do see, okay, we're going to receive what's rightfully ours. We're getting the money. I do get this wonderful Ten of Cups card, which I got when I was doing a reading on you guys anyway before I did this. And it's a almost like it's my happily ever after card. So it's the best, happiest card here, almost like we're a family or we're connected in some way. So very, very good. But you get the world card. There we go. So this tells me, I guess, because this is the card of getting your desires and reaching your goals. And it's going to be really good. It's going to be really changing. And right next to it tells me how, because I feel like that the people that are involved are so multi-skilled. It's crazy. It's crazy what everybody could do. I get that there is, I'm fully capable. When I get this card for a client, I say, I'm going to peel and stick a capable sticker on your forehead because this tells me I'm not worried about you at all. You can do anything you want. Literally, you can do anything that you want. So we have multi-skilled people here. So I know that this is, yes, we're going to get those goals. Yes, we're going to get those desires. And it shows me the same card that I got before. The ships go out empty. They come in full, full of treasure. Now I'm going to tell you this, so you have a wait for this. Because I do have this card of waiting and thinking about the future. So I do feel like there's a wait for this to happen. Part of the things that I get here is to make sure that you save your little pile of money for stuff. I do feel like that there's more offers coming in, more things. I get a call. How do I want to do this? Um, I'm going to say more ventures and more career things coming for this venture, and it's very, very good. Very good. Good, good, good path. So we do have the Hangman card, you guys. So let me tell you about that. The Hangman card is like, here's the card of destiny, that everybody here is doing what they were destined to do. Like before you came and you have this soul contract, you wrote into it, I'm going to do this. I'm going to experience this. I'm going to learn. I'm going to experience everything that I asked for. You guys as a community came together to do this. It's a card of destiny. You're doing what you're supposed to do. And it's really, really great.
Nice.
Wow. Yep, very cool. Very, very cool. Ladybug, I love what you said. I love the fact that she brought up all the skills that we have, to put this whole thing together. We found people all over the world and put them together in one room and said, all right, guys, how are we going to make crypto better? What's the plan? And we got all these people connected and we all came with great ideas. So I love what you said, Deborah. I love it. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, last question from Hokino. I'll just jump right into it because I can feel you're in the zone, Deborah. Last question for the Hokino community is: Will Hokino's viral marketing establish the project as a household name? We're doing a lot of things differently, standing out. So what we're looking for is will this viral marketing have multiple people all across the world talking about what people.
It sounds like you're cutting out a lot to me. I don't know about
Yeah.
Maybe I'm cutting out Hulk.
Oh, okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me better now.
right.
Okay. The question is, will Hokinu's viral marketing campaign establish the project as a household name? We're doing a lot of things differently, and we want to know, will this have
Okay.
people across the world talking about it?
Okay. You guys heard that. Viral marketing, household name. Thank you. Okay. Flipping the cards over. Okay. I want to tell you about this first card because I do get a woman here, and so I'm going to describe a little bit. I feel like we have a very nurturing, super creative woman. She might be a little psychic, by the way. I feel like she comes in priority here in some way, and probably in the future. But I feel like this creativeness that she brings in is really wanted and needed. I'm going to tell you, I get a wait card and I see a wait card. So when I get this, like we're waiting for results, it means that there is a wait for this, okay? I do feel like that we have a new direction coming in the future. It's very good, positive. I feel like in the past we've been waiting for this giant pile of money. Again, this is a wait for that money, but you know, it will come. But I feel like a wait for this big giant pile of money. I get a success card. I do feel like new ventures are coming, and very, very positive about that. Opportunities coming in, streams of money, and things like that. It shows me to do this, to get there, is a bit challenging. So it's going to be taking some work, and it's a little bit extra that you guys have to do to get there. I do get on, I'm going to tell you this, an idea that you may have had from the past. I feel like you're going to grab it and bring it in now, okay, towards this. I feel like something you already thought of or something there. We're going to grab that idea, we're going to bring it forward to help make that happen. I get good news here. Again, I feel like there is actually, I get that very strong woman that I got before, Libra-like woman. I feel like she is involved here, and you get the Wheel of Fortune. From a positive change, great things come for you. So I feel like you have to work towards that goal still, if that makes sense. I really feel like we still have to put that work in to get there, and I do feel like that there's help in these two women that are coming in.
Oh, I love that, Deborah. I'll tell you this, extra is my middle name. So that past idea, I think I might actually put it into fruition. I'll say it. Volcano wants to go on a world tour and be the first in-person AMA across all YouTube. Go into their studio space, be in person, and also vlogging the entire time, showing the journey and showing live streaming work ethic of our team. So yeah, I love that. You inspired me.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, hey, Deborah, thank you so much for the reading. We've recorded it. We posted it into our community as well. Anybody that wasn't able to be on the call, they're able to hear about the future prospects of Voltino and hope it respectfully and conjoined. So yeah, no, I really appreciate you taking the time. Thank you for setting up this as well. CMI community is all very happy with it, and we're all very excited to watch these things come to.
You're welcome.
Yes. And we also want to thank you as well. We appreciate you spending time with us this afternoon, Hulk. We appreciate you guys coming and spending time with us. Pablo, you want to end it out for us?
Yeah. You know, I'm big on